So we're up on the head of the peninsula now, on the point of the head of Spurn Point itself, up into the sand dunes, which is actually a protected nature reserve. So you've got all these little paths that lead through them, like a little maze. And you had the two batteries up here then. So the First World War one was more in this direction, back towards the beach, and the Second World War one, which was called Green Battery, was more in this area. You can just see like a top of a little observation post here, and kind of scattered about. The problem is I've come at the wrong time of the year to really try and find them. There's, I think, 3 or 4 big gun pits. I think one of them you can walk to on like a pathway. The rest you have to go off track, I think. So we've got this little observation post here, which I think was probably a searchlight, and I'll have a look at it. Let's just have a little look inside. Oh. Yeah, so that's my daughter's legs. So if you can imagine, none of the dunes would have been there, and you'd have had a direct sight out onto the Humber estuary and North Lincolnshire beyond it. Now it's just tall grass and bushes and butterflies. So we'll just have a quick look about and see what else we can see. Okay, so as you can see from here, buildings are literally sort of dotted about amongst the dunes and the bushes. I've got my shorts on, so I'm not really going to be climbing down into this lot. But the red brick buildings just in front of the Coast Guard station there, a barracks I think, and there's some things just further up there on the horizon. I can't remember how many big gun pits there were here. 3 or 4, somebody else might know. There's certainly 2 here I think that we're looking at. This is one, and I think the second one's just behind this bush here. There's a trail there leading to it, but I'll have a crack with me shorts on. Fantastic. Okay, sadly this is about as close as I can get with my unprofessional attire on. So I just can't wait for all that. But then what you're looking at, so I think on the far side you've got the gun pit itself, and then we've got like the control bunkers leading to it, and you've got the blast shield and one of the shutters still there. It'd be great to get down there. I'll have to come back in late autumn, winter time sort of thing. I think there's other YouTubers who've filmed these things. The one who immediately comes to mind is a chap called, if I remember his name, UK History Hunter, I think. I think he's filmed these on, if you want to check out his channel and have a look. I'll just see what else I can find. Oh, okay, further along the path, and I thought they'd built a... Sorry, my daughter's hiccups distracted me then. I thought they'd built like a maintained pathway onto one of the batteries, one of the gun pits. So we'll just have a quick look up here. Okay, so it's a shame the towers are gone. I think this is the first one that I just went down to. I couldn't get in. I think this is one where I am now. That's looking down into the gun pit itself. And is that the mount where the gun would have been? There. Let's just follow around. This shows how long ago it was. The last time I was here, this walkway wasn't here. Oh, that's a bit better. You can see the shape of it there. Huge monster of a thing, really, wasn't it? Yeah, this is the one that I tried to get into. I'll just see if I can get into these rooms beneath. Okay, so with some pretty unnifty climbing, let's just say I used to climb a lot better when I was in my 20s. I'm down into just the control rooms beneath the gun pits then. So this is actually the one I couldn't get into if you're following the video. So I'll just take it back through, which again is going to involve some multi-level climbing. So what we've got here looks like an ammo hatch. Maybe some sort of escape route that they would have passed stuff through, climbed through. You just have to bear with me now while I clamber about. This is going into the gun pit itself. The gun would have been right there where those bushes are. You just see the remains of the trackway there. And the gun would have been mounted here in this pit. So, come back out the way I got in. Down into the gun pit. Just thinking now I might have to put this video up in 2 halves. It's going to be quite a long one. Some steps here, and that's the only ammo storage I've seen so far, but I'm guessing these will be around the full circumference of this pit. So let's go into here. So this is the second gun pit. Because of the amount of overgrowth, undergrowth even, whatever, bushes, can't see where the gun was actually mounted. I'm pretty sure I've seen photos of it, recent ones, from last autumn, so they are under there, I think. Or at least one of them is. So the two sides are absolutely symmetrical to one another. Both the buildings been the same. So I'll just carry on and see what else I can find. Okay, quite typically I noticed this was sealed off, so I just crawled down into it like you do. This is right next to the Coast Guard tower. Oh, how far that goes back is, your guess is as good as mine, but it absolutely stinks of salt and sea and seaweed and stuff. Maybe one day I'll come back and crawl along. Not when I've got my daughter with me though. Interesting though, eh? Where does that lead? I can't quite, I'm not too sure if I can see the end or not. Anyway, I just thought I'd quickly show you that. Interesting. So I just noticed this, just going down, the new staircase leading to it, nothing saying you're not allowed down, it's all perfectly open. Let's go have a quick look. It just looks like it cuts through. Still, it's interesting. It goes under something, doesn't it? That's my point. I'd laugh if you come out at the Coast Guard station, there's some blokes having a cup of tea or something. So, it's just a little tunnel under something. Leading nowhere in particular. Alright. Actually, I lie. What it leads to is a searchlight. Just notice the shape of it there, going round. So this leads from one searchlight to like a pillbox. That's brilliant. I heard a tunnel had been discovered. I wonder if this is what I heard about. And I heard they were planning on opening it, and this is certainly open. That's great. Oh, that's a cool little find. Alright, we're just about to start the 3-mile walk back to the car. So, off the beach though, so it might be slightly easier. And just notice this little gun storage site. Let's have a quick peek. It's just going to be a room there, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, I don't know if you can just see there, but that's a little First World War pillbox, that one. Ooh, how tantalising is that? How much of that is still buried under the sand? One of the gun pits, 9.2 inch. Look at that. So where the bejesus am I on there? I think I'm round about here. No, that's the pillbox, so I'm somewhere around here anyway, somewhere around here. Fantastic. Right, we're going to start heading back to the car if I see anything on the way back. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And I'll probably come back in winter and see if there's anything else that you can get at. Spurn point batteries.